ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
Şimdi
Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
hemen yukarı çık buradan.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Oraya gitmeliyim galiba.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall.
Güzel.
There were no passengers aboard that day.
Geç önümden. Tertemiz.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I
Diğeri
could.
nerede?
I'm just getting started.
Hiç şey olmadı bu.
I can kill you with either hand.
Şimdi
At times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
tertemiz. Bunu alayım. Hadi yukarı.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they
Şimdi
come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
yine geriye döndük. Bu adam kim? Yani iki grup arasında olan savaş bu.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Şimdi ne yapacağız?
Kill that cocksucker! Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! Damn, that's thunder. You just brought hell.
Lan bu kim?
I'm gonna blow your damn
Ol biraz. Bas kapıyı.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this
Tamam,
as it
kimler
happened,
var?
did they?
What are you looking
Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Gelin bakalım, gelin. Gelin hadi, gelin. Gelin hadi, gelin. Sonunda.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid
Sonunda.
decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamp for South America.